Good evening. I'm here today to help you understand the correlation between attending classes and earning higher grades, thus having academic success at a college level. How many of us heard at one point or another through our lives that wonderful phrase, "Honey, you have to get up and go to school today"? How many of us still find reasons not to go to class? We wake up and rationalize missing the lecture. We think we can get notes from somebody else or just look over the PowerPoint later, and we'll spend the day doing what we want to do. Although this may sound reasonable in the moment, the long-term consequences for not attending class can be severely harmful to our overall academic success, including our grade point averages. I'm here today to present you with that evidence that will prove the direct correlation between attending class on a regular basis and the ability to have that academic success. So let's find out why being in class is so important. Andrew Butler and Henry Rodinger III revealed in their 2007 research study, testing improves long-term retention in a simulated classroom setting. In-class testing, after information is presented in a lecture format, helps to reinforce the material. Typically, only 2/3 of a lecture is typically retained immediately after hearing such. Prompt testing and quizzing allows for a better sense of the comprehension, making sure that you actually understand the concepts, so that as time passes before that next exam comes, you have a better possibility of retaining that information and being able to present it on the exam. According to Michael Klump in 2003, to attend or not to attend, is that a good question? Beth Morling's article in 2008, Efficiency of Personal Response Systems in Large Introductory Psychology Classes. And in 2000, with Robert Morgan's article, A Comparison of Short-Term and Long-Term Retention, Lecture Combined with Discussion versus Cooperative Learning. These research studies show that experience missed by not being in class, that interaction and that quiz taking, has a direct effect on an individual's grades. Quizzes reinforce the covered material by lecture. The classroom engagement promotes a better understanding of the concepts, and cooperative learning increases the overall ability to recall information for later testing. Research completed in 2001 by Milburn Hubble in his paper Analysis of Undergraduates' Attendance at Meetings with and Without Grade-Related Contingencies, a Contrast Effect, by Elliot Scheimhoff, Effects of Recording Attendance on Grades in Introductory Psychology, and then in 2003 by Paul Galaskin's article Evaluation of a Website in Cognitive Science. These studies themselves discovered that class attendance is a reliable way to predict course performance. And classes that actually base part of their grade on attendance show higher academic success at the end of the semester, just testing on lecture information. So what does all this mean to the average college student? Well, it means there's a direct correlation between academic achievement and class attendance. The additional research of Anamrio Agubov in 2010, Attendance and Academic Performance of Students in Secondary Schools, a Correlation Approach. Again, in Michael Klump's article from 2003, To Attend or Not to Attend, Is That a Good Question? And confirmed in Elliot Scheimhoff's 2001 article, The Effects of Recording Attendance on Grades in Introductory Psychology. All confirm the correlation of attending class and academic success. They go one step further by saying that up to 22% of academic success is directly influenced by attendance and reflected in grades. So as you can see, there is ample research and evidence to impress upon the importance of attending class. There's a direct reflection in academic success, measured by individual class grades and overall grade point average. We are enlightened with the knowledge that we retain only 2/3 of what is presented in lecture material within the immediate recall. And it's the in-class quizzes and interaction that help us to achieve that additional 22% towards our academic success. The more consistent we are in attending class, the better chance we have of grades to improve. The less people attend class, grades tend to suffer. As grades begin to suffer, they find more reasons not to go to class, and that's a cycle none of us want to fall into. Thank you.